Lisandro Martinez is a special player. One of the best signings that Manchester United have made in a long, long time. And I think we're looking at a future captain. In this video, I want to explain exactly why. Give me 10 minutes of your time. Trust me, you will enjoy this one about Lisandro Martinez. Now, you'll remember back on the channel in September, I did a video saying, look, we need to talk about Martinez. I said whether he might be one of the most important signings in the last 10 years and questioned whether at that point he could be a future captain. And here I am, just before February, saying the exact same thing 4 months down the line. Now, Manchester United, we will need a new captain from next season. Harry Maguire will not be Manchester United's captain. The only caveat I've probably got to say about Lisandro Martinez being a future captain is the fact that Erik ten Hag would effectively kind of have to take the armband away from Bruno Fernandes, who as vice captain has stepped in well for Harry Maguire. But let me please just explain my logic here. When it comes to this man, I was excited when we signed him. He may well not have been the first choice. It may well have been Yuri and Timber, but it's just the way the world works and it's the way it works. But Martinez, ever since he joined the club, it's just been the right vibe from the very, very beginning with him. And I think the thing that's given me a bit of a connection with Martinez, it might be deeper than most players, is I felt so strongly enough about Martinez that I defended him straight away from this bullshit in the media.
The other problem he's got straight away is the signing of Lisandro Martinez at the back. Now, we should never judge managers, players too early. But I'm convinced this can't work.
That was immediately. And well, it depends whether or not you think he's worse. No, he's just as bad, right? Let me pull this video up. 1 second there. Hello, Graham Souness.
You're very vociferous about your lack of belief in Lisandro Martinez.
Yes,
is that a better player?
That worry for me is still there.
That worry for me is still there. I think that's what gave me a bit of a connection with Martinez very, very quickly. Because I could tell that he connected with the club. And the media just jumped, well, of course, the ex-Scousers jumped on him straight away. And all he did was just prove them wrong. And still none of them can come out and fully apologise. Games against Southampton and Liverpool, they were, well, maybe not Liverpool so much, but certainly the Southampton game, were influenced by the media putting pressure on Martinez. He can't handle balls over. Southampton just kept launching them and he kept swatting them away. Game after game. Away at Sociedad was a particularly good one. I mean, we lost in terms of we didn't qualify as top of the group because of the first game. But Martinez has just been defying expectations maybe since day one. And you remember this interview that happened after the game against Liverpool, where he spoke about that connection that he was immediately getting with the fans.
The stadium, the atmosphere is amazing. When I heard the people say that, you know, Argentina, to be honest, sometimes I want to cry, you know, because I put many moments, you know, in my head. In my beginning, you know, was really hard, but I think now in my mom, my father, my girlfriend, my sisters, and this is also, the result is for...
He really does get it. And I think some of you might be saying that I went a bit too early when I was doing this video on Martinez back in September. But my gut was right. Because everything I've seen since, look, it's been a long time since this bloke was our centre-back. And the standards that he set, the levels, the warrior-like standards that he set, they've not really been rivaled since. But Martinez quickly is changing that. I still love that celebration at Stamford Bridge where he jumped over and celebrated with the fans. And then obviously that flag that got made and got put in the TRA section after Manchester United finally allowed it. Just absolutely everything about this bloke leading into the World Cup. It was just brilliant. And then on top of that, what happened at the World Cup? Lisandro Martinez, World Cup winner. played in 5 of Argentina's games, and came away with the big one. Came away with the trophy itself, and came back to Manchester United a champion of the world. Again, just defying the expectations and the unfair criticism that the pundits were putting on him. And as I said, I think that's what really gave me a bit of a connection with Lisandro Martinez, because it felt like I had the energy to defend him, because it felt like he actually gave a shit about playing for Manchester United. And that's just not something that you can really say about many players anymore. Loyalty is something that's dead in football. I'm not saying that he's got loyalty, but the way he plays, and look, that goal that he scored against Arsenal, just black eye, headband on. I just like the photo. It's just quite symbolic of who Martinez is as an individual, as an individual. And that mad celebration where he went and just booted the corner flag. I've just got so much time for Martinez. And given what we've been through in terms of the players that we've had over the last few years, he stands out like a sore thumb in all the right ways. He sets all the standards that have previously just no one's given a toss about. And if you're looking at building on that Arsenal game, if you're looking at what he did against Nottingham Forest, where he plunged his head in there to clear the ball, that was a massive throwback to Nemanja Vidic, and that iconic photo of Vidic about like 6 inches from the floor, all like salmon dive to get the ball. And him winning man of the match after, big smile on his face. He absolutely loves it. And there was an interview that Roy Keane did after as well, that again sort of sums up exactly why I love Lisandro Martinez so much. And yeah, it is a bit of a man crush, but it's just nice to see the right players playing for your club. It really is, after so many shit signings that we've made. It's what Roy Keane said about Martinez after that game against Forest.
He can deal with the ball. He's very good, as we've seen. Neat and tidy, can see a pass. But he's got pride in his defending, which is great to see, because, again, a lot of the modern defenders know it's about what they do in possession. He wants to defend. He's got real pride in it.
If you look about two of the reasons why he was brought in, one, character and all of this trying to change the culture at the club, and secondly, because Erik ten Hag wanted a left-footed centre-half for the balance.
Yeah, you need that balance. It really is important. I think it's been Harry Maguire, when he's been playing on the left-hand side of his right-footed, it's very, very, very difficult. And obviously the manager's worked with him, so we talk about that character, that desire. We've seen already the benefits of having at the club over the last few months. He wants to defend, and he looks the right character. Again, lad you want to be in the trenches with. We saw it tonight. United were coasting towards the end, but he still wanted to defend. And we talk about the importance of scoring the 3 goals. But from the defender's point of view, they'll be delighted with a clean sheet.
Right there. The words Roy Keane said there. Let me get that photo up. You go into the trenches with Lisandro Martinez, and he has got that warrior aspect about him. And that's why I did that video with such confidence back in September. And this isn't a case of me going, oh, look how right I am. It's not that at all. But it's that my gut instinct was right as a fan. That what we saw in those early stages, and he's just continued to deliver it. On top of that, he's won the World Cup in between. He's absolutely slapped away any criticism from Carragher, from Souness, and any sort of media bias that created. And now I think, look, he's got the armband on there. It's an absolutely abysmal Photoshop by me, but it was a quick Photoshop. I'm sure he can let me off. Maybe Erik ten Hag won't want to take it away from Bruno Fernandes, given what Bruno Fernandes has been doing this season. But Lisandro Martinez is one of the cornerstones of this new look Manchester United team. He is. He's going nowhere for a few years. His importance will only grow and grow and grow. And the fact that he's had to deal with the adversity, the fact that he's had to deal with the criticisms and everybody doubting him outside of Manchester United, and he's just knocked it out of the park. And he's a World Cup winner. What a signing. I just wanted to do this video just to, I suppose, show my appreciation for Lisandro Martinez. And I'll continue to do so. I might have to do one about Casemiro soon as well. Geez, the amount of time I spent on us needing to sign a defensive midfielder. But Lisandro Martinez, where is that photo? Give me that photo again. Absolutely loved the bloke. You can let me know what you think in the comments.